1992 BMW 316 Touring. Lovely in silver, this one as well. Just going to quickly scan around the outside. You'll notice it's all one colour silver all the way around. It's not a patchwork quilt of dodgy paint jobs. All the panels, same colour silver. Very, very tidy, presentable thing. Even down along the sills and stuff. Normally there's a little patchwork somewhere, but this one, very, very good all the way around. We'll start by having a good look at the bodywork. If we look down this driver's side, you can see it's lovely and straight all the way down there. You've got that nice sharp body line. Normally I can get a bit lost in filler and things like that, but this one, as you can see, is nice and crisp. Driver's front wing, no marks to note on the front end there, especially where you normally get the stone chips down the bottom. Inside the arch itself, look at that, really nice and clean all the way around. No sign of any stone chips. Normally this is all flaking apart with a bit of corrosion hidden down the bottom, but as you can see, that one, lovely and tidy all the way around. Rest of the wing, nice and tidy, there's nothing to whinge about there. Across the top again, all good. It's on the original spec, steel wheels with the fan blade hubcaps, which I personally really like. Up onto here, and again, normally you want to look down here, and we'll have another look when we've got the bonnet open, but you can normally see a bit of corrosion popping through, and again, this one, really nice and clean and tidy. One tiny stone chip just there on the A-pillar, but around the rest of the screen is all good. Tidy around on the scuttle there. All these plastics are good. Normally they get dried out and covered in back to black, but they're lovely and neat. Seals nice and soft. Lovely and clean on the front and the windscreen, and on the glass going down this side. There's no ingrained scratching or nasty tints or anything like that. BMW stamps where you want them to be as well. Up onto the roof, round the sunroof. On this side, there's no sign of any corrosion coming through. Lovely and straight, there's no ripples or dents in that. There's a little bird poo mark on the other side, which we'll have a look at when we get around there. Coming down this side, black plastic trim's nice and neat, as is the one under the window, which can sometimes bubble up. Silver on the door, again, lovely and neat. Go along on the sill there, look how clean and sharp that is all the way along. Really, very, very good. If you know your E30s, you know they like a bit of rust, whereas this one's lovely. Got one, oh, that's a bit of dirt, ignore that. Nice and clean on the rear door. Check the usual spots, nice in there. Inside the arch lip on this side, again, sharp all the way around. You can get a look in there, you can see nothing to whinge about there. Lovely and clean and tidy on the wheel and hubcap. And then the rear quarter, again, nice and neat. Even inside the filler cap is good. A little bit of overspray on the rubber seal, which you probably want to clean off, but other than that, all very good. Have a look back down the side, nice and straight. Round onto the rear, and again, you want to look at these seams here on both sides. They're both very good. Tail lights on both sides are nice and neat. Bumper sits lovely and level. Lower down on the bumper again, all nice and tidy on there. The roundel, the sort of overlay that sits on top of it has peeled off, but they are a standard thing. You can just buy a new one of them very easily. Will make a nice big difference. But more importantly, no corrosion coming through on the tailgate. The seal is soft all the way around. Heated rear screen in nice condition. Have another look at the roof from up here as well. Round up the passenger side, and again down that side, nice and straight all the way down. Body line's nice and sharp. Around the windows, that trim's good. Inside the rear arch, sharp all the way around. Again, as you can see, another good wheel and tyre. It does make for a slightly boring video because there's nothing to whinge about, but it does make for a very nice car. We've left a bit of dirt there, so ignore that. But the sill on this side, lovely all the way along. Both doors on this side, very good. Glass is good as well. And then if we go up on the roof, nice round the sunroof and along the top of the windscreen. But there is a little bit of a burn in the lacquer just here from a bird poo. Whether or not that'll polish out or not, it's definitely worth a try. It is there. Nothing to whinge about on the A-pillar and down here, but again, we'll have a look down there when we open the bonnet because you can't get a good view of it. Front wing, all nice and tidy. Inside the arch is sharp all the way around. Go down low there, and again, you want to look for corrosion popping up in the usual spots, but this one, very, very good. Bonnet itself, again, all nice and straight. No ripples or dents in that. Virtually no stone chips along the front, but again, it wants the roundel replacing. Glass on both headlights, on both sides, all good. Lower half of the bumper, nice and neat and all good around the fog lights. So overall, cosmetically, very, very good. Moving on to the interior. Nice and neat on the door card. There's normally quite a lot of wear here in here, but this one is good. Driver's seat, it's got some snagging down the bottom. Personally, for me, I'd try and find a set of the black leather just to make the car look a little bit fresher. Or you can repair that easy enough. Good upholsterer will be able to patch that in for you. A little bit of wear on the bolster, but other than that, nice and neat. It's got a mat down, which has been protecting the carpet underneath. That heel pad's all good. Minimal wear on the steering wheel. Mileage wise, pretty good, 138,000. You see them on 200,000 all day long, these things. Lovely and clean across the top of the dash and down the center console. Into the back, and again, nice on the door card. Electric windows in the front, manual in the back. Pretty standard 316 spec. All good on the rear bench. And the backs of the seats are good. The headlining is sagging, as you can see. So it wants the headlining replaced. About 230, 240 quid from a good upholsterer these days. Into the boot. And again, if we look at those shuts, nice and neat all the way around. We've got a load of spares in here, arch liners, mats, toolkit. We'll ravel back up and put out to the side. We've got more hubcaps. We've got another full set of hubcaps. Rear tail lights. Suspension part. All the carpet set in there is nice and neat. And the roller for the load cover is there and all good. Rear left hand side. Again, nice and neat on the door card. All good on the door shuts. The rear bench is very, very good. Doesn't look like it's been used hardly at all. Like I say, backs of the seats are nice. This year at BMW, the carpets do stain quite easily, but this one's all good. And then front left, nice and neat on the door card. It wants the trim refitting on here. It'll need the new clips down the bottom there to push that back in, but it is all there, ready to be refitted. Nice and clean on the carpet. A couple of snags on the seat. Bolsters are all very good. Do the usual test. Don't know, we're missing the torch on this one. Pull the bonnet. And then what we want to look at is along here. So normally, a bit of dirt in there, but normally you want to look for corrosion coming through in here. This one, as you can see, is very good in all the sort of dangerous spots. The underside of the bonnet is good as well. Inner wings and things do want a detail, but generally very good. Fire it up. This one starts on the button. The power steering is lovely and light. Engine seems to drive well. The clutch is good. I did take it down the road yesterday. Ticking over nice and happy. We go around the back, nothing nasty coming out of the back. We'll check it for any warning lights. All good in there as well. So there you have it. 1992 316 Touring. Any more questions, please get in touch. Thank you.